Greetings. For today's video, I will show you how to solve a word problem involving decimals, percent, and fraction. Let's start. Now, let's go with the first problem. To solve a problem, of course, you need to analyze it first. In a school, there are 450 students in total. If 2/3 of the total strength are boys, find the numbers of girls. To solve a problem, you need to find the given first. So, what is the given? The given is the 2/3 and 450. The 2/3 is the total strength and 450 is the total of the students. Now, how do we solve the problem? Now, to solve the problem, we would multiply the 450 to the fraction. To simplify multiplying the 450 to the fraction, we just need to divide the 450 to the 3 of the fraction. Now, dividing 450 to the 3 would equal to 150. Now, the next thing to do is to multiply the 450 to the 2 of the fraction, which is the numerator. Now, multiplying that would equal to, we will get the 300. Now, what is the 300? It is the total number of the boys in the school. Now, how do we get the total number of the girls, which is the main problem? Now, to get the total number of the girls, we would just subtract the total number of the students, which is 450, to the total number of the boys, which is 300. Now, by subtracting the two, we will get 150, which is the total number of the girls. Let's go to the next problem. Now, let's go with the next problem. A chemist makes 20% of 6.36 grams of one compound with 60% of 2.48 grams of another compound. How many grams were there in the mixture? To solve the problem, we will need to first figure out what is the given of the problem, or analyze the problem. The given is 20%, 6.36, 60%, and 2.48. The problem wants the 20% of 6.36 and the 60% of 2.48. How do we get the 20%? Let's first find out how do we get the 20% of 6.36. Now, to get the 20% of 6.36, we would need to multiply the 20% to the 6.36. But because we can't multiply percentage to a whole number, we will need to convert the 20% to its decimal. Now, to figure out the decimal of the 20%, we would find out the place of the decimal. And now that we find out where the decimal place is, we would move to the left. Now, that's where we will get the 0.2, which is the decimal form of the 20%. Now that it's already a decimal, we can multiply it now to 6.36. Multiplying 0.2 to 6.36 would equal to 1.272. 1.272 is the quantity taken from the first compound. Now let's solve this part. To get the 60% of 2.48, just like before, we first need to convert the 60% to its decimal so we can multiply it to 2.48. And the decimal of the 60% is 0.6. To get the 0.6, we just find out the place of the decimal and move to the left. Now that we got 0.6, we can now multiply it to 2.48. Multiplying 0.6 to 2.48 would equal to 1.488, which is the quantity taken for the second compound. Now, what do we do with the two quantity taken from the compounds? Now, the next thing to do is adding 1.272 plus 1.488, which is the quantity taken from the first compound and the second compound. By adding the two, we would get 2.76. 2.76 is the quantity of the mixture, which is 2.76 grams. Oh. Now let's go to the last problem. For the next problem, if Joseph earned $24.60 for working 6 hours, how much will he earn if he works for 7.5 hours? Now the problem wants to know how much will he earn if he works for 7.5 hours. Let's figure it out. To solve the problem, of course, we first need to figure out the given numbers. The given numbers is, of course, $24, the $24.60, the 7.5 hours, and the 6 hours. Now, let's try to solve it. By analyzing the problem, we realize that we first need to figure out just how much does he earn in an hour. And to figure it out, we first need
to divide the $24.60 by 6. And by dividing it, we will get 4. Just put it here. Now what do we do with that? We will now multiply the $4.10 to the 7.5 hours. Now, multiplying 7.5 to 4.10 would equal to
30.75. Therefore, the money he earned in 7.5 hours would be $30.75. That's it for today's report. Thank you.